Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema on this beautiful Sunday morning. It was well worth staying up to watch England last night or earlier into Sunday morning. Yes, let's hope it's coming home indeed. So yeah guys, I am going to do the next episode of the You Watch Shelf series, next video, but I thought just in the meantime, I thought I'd just show more DVDs, what has made inroads into the Sammy G collection, because there's a lot of DVDs I bought from the past few months in multiple charity shops for, you know, like DVDs less than what a coffee would cost, really. So yeah, well, I am going to a Katharine Hepburn double bill at the Star and Shadow Cinema in Newcastle. I'm going to see The African Queen and Bringing Up Baby, which are both going to be first-time watches for me. Really looking forward to that. And I think tomorrow I'm going to see that Godzilla film. I think I'm going with Mike. Did you see that tomorrow at Tyneside Cinema? So yeah, really looking forward to seeing that. And going to be good to catch up with Mike as well, as always. And yeah, so good stuff. I did had a great meet up in Hartlepool yesterday, which I'll talk more about in a future video. But yep, so hope everyone is enjoying the sunshine, the World Cup. Let's hope it's coming home. Grab yourself a cuppa or a beverage of your choice. Been a nice weekend off work, and yeah, just making the most of this sunshine, because UK weather can be sometimes typical, can't it? But can't really complain with this summer so far. So grab yourself a cuppa or a beverage of your choice, and let's see what's made inroads into the Sammy G DVD collection. Let's rock and roll. It's coming home. Let's go.
Blu-ray stacking up, yeah, the collection grows. Singing like nobody's watching, let the good times flow. Movies on repeat, yeah, he living that life. Great guy, big heart, yeah, he doing it right. Screen light glowing while the speakers bang. Sammy G vibing to the scenes and the frames. Love for the art, yeah, the passion stay true. From the first press play to the end credits roll.
Now, actually, the first DVD I got was a very kind gift from my wonderful friend, Cy Robson. Cheers, Cy, really do appreciate that. And yeah, let's hope Everton and Newcastle have both better seasons next season, matey. I think we can definitely both agree on that. But Cy very kindly got me the DVD because I watched The World's Fastest Indian. Loved it. Really good part of the Unwatched Shelf series. I watched that for the first time. And Cy said, Sam, have you seen this film before? And I was like, I haven't, mate, in all honesty. And he very kindly got me the DVD. Cy, obviously, you know you didn't have to do this, but thank you so much, mate. I really do appreciate it, because it's a kind of magic. Oh, yeah, and I've heard it is magic. Yeah, I've heard this is really good, Cy. Yeah, I do want to check this out, because this is directed by, yeah, Richard Attenborough, as it says on there. I've not seen too many ventriloquist sort of films, but Anthony Hopkins, and this came out, was it 1978, this one. The music's from Jerry Goldsmith, who's one of my favourite composers. So yeah, based on the novel by William Goldman. But I'm looking forward to checking this one out for the first time, Cy, and I know this is one of your favourite Anthony Hopkins films as well. So yeah, look forward to watching that one. Thank you, matey. And these were the DVDs I bought in, like, I think just earlier on in the week, or last week, I should say now. I got in Whitley Bay, but I think these were from Newcastle, I think. So I got this film. Oh, no, sorry. I think this was Whitley Bay, actually. The film called The Greatest. This, with Pierce Brosnan, Susan Sarandon, Carey Mulligan. I got it for the cast, really. But, yeah, I got this from Bernardo's in Whitley Bay. And, yeah, just looks like a bit of a impactful, like, romantic, bittersweet drama, this one. Family drama, 96-minute, directed by Shanna Fest. So I'll definitely look forward to giving that one a watch at some point, but probably be in the right mood for that one. But yeah, that's the film The Greatest. One of the Ben Stiller films that I was missing from the collection, and yeah, we were talking about this on the live stream, me, Kenny, Andy and Ollie, and yeah, actually, I totally forgot, actually, this is one of the Ben Stiller films I needed to get, actually, of Mystery Men. Yeah, I know Andy says this is a really fun watch, and yeah, got this for £1.50, which I was happy to pay, and Tom Waits makes an appearance in this, Eddie Izzard, Greg Kinnear, William H. Macy. Does seem like a silly, daft sort of superhero comedy film, but as it's got Ben Stiller in it, anything with Ben Stiller, I'm willing to give it a go, because why not? But yeah, that is the film Mystery Men. Got this in a charity shop in and I think this was Bernardo's in Whitley Bay, I should say that. And yeah, so I got this, and it does say from the writer and producer of Waitress with Kerry Russell, which I watched the first time last year, and this has got Meg Ryan, Timothy Hudson, directed by Cheryl Hines. Justin Long's in there, Kirsten Bell. So you've got a really good cast, but I do want to check out more films with Meg Ryan in there, definitely, and directed by the Cheryl Hines, who worked with Curb Your Enthusiasm, which I've heard really good things about. So yeah, Dancing in the Serious Moonlight. So yeah, Serious Moonlight. Colin Firth, who I've really grown to appreciate as an actor over time. Minnie Driver, Heather Graham, and directed by Mark Herman. And yeah, this does look like a bit of a British rom-com. This does look like a nice kind of charmful rom-com, clocking in only under 90 minutes. Massive soft spot for like these rom-coms, romantic comedies. So yeah, that's the film Hope Springs there. Gonna shock you that I have never seen this film. As I say, yeah, I got this. Yeah, actually, these next few I definitely got when I was in Whitley Bay there. And an absolute classic, which I know has had a Blu-ray release and what have you, but as I've never seen it before, I tried it on DVD first. I got it for, I think, about 50 pence, and one of these Ealing comedies that's just well beloved by many, many people, and that is The Lady Killers. Alec Guinness, Peter Sellers is in this one as well. I've just heard this is like an all-time classic when it comes to one of these Ealing comedies, and I've not seen the Coen Brothers remake with Tom Hanks. I've not heard the best things about that, but yeah, it's only right that I watch this one first. So yeah, that is The Lady Killers. Beauty of charity shops is, guys, that you just never know what you're gonna find in like charity shops, and I really always get excited when looking at the DVD selection a lot of charity shops, because I just don't know what I'm gonna find, and it 9 times out of 10 always makes inroads to like movie discoveries. A French film that I never heard of before, and that is Petite Nicolas. Definitely looking forward to giving this one a watch at some point. And yeah, this does look like a family drama about a young boy, and I think he finds out about about his parents, and there's and like a newborn. Just yeah, it looks like a really sweet, light-hearted film, this one. I might even see if me and my mum and dad might want to watch this one at some point. So that is Petite Nicolas. Yeah, I think that'd be a good one for me and my mum and dad to watch, actually. So I'll probably put that aside. That is Petite Nicolas. French animated film that I never heard of before, but it got nominated for Best Animated Feature Film. That is A Cat in Paris. Does seem like there's a robbery involved, and there's a family plot where like a father and daughter are on the chase and that, and yeah, so definitely looking forward to giving this one a watch. That is A Cat in Paris. Again, another French film. Ooh la la, indeed. And then this lady, Jessica's about to land herself in the first ever, like, acting role. There's a pianist involved, and like a waitress, and then there's a Hollywood director played by Sidney Pollack. And this, so yeah, read a bit about this premise, and this could be a really good watch, this one. And yeah, as I say, guys, I've got this for 50 pence in, I think, St. Oswald's Hospice in Whitley Bay. Orchestra seats. Again, one of the many Woody Allen films I still need to check out, but I found a copy of Take the Money and Run. Yeah, it does look like a good fun, like, crime comedy. This is one of Woody Allen's early films from 1969 as well. A criminal that's been in trouble with the law that wants to turn his life around. And yeah, this could be a good fun crime comedy, that one. That is Take the Money and Run. Vincent Linden, great actor, Diana Kruger. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this one. Anything for her. This is another French film. Wow, there's a bit of a reoccurrence in this video, but yeah, does look like a cunning family drama. This one, it's got a like a court case involved as well. And yeah, like, I think this couple that like have sort of spent time away from one another like a part of the film. So yeah, definitely looking forward to watching that film as well at some point. That is the film Anything for Her. Infernal Affairs film. As I say, guys, I know the Infernal Affairs got a Criterion Blu-ray box set, but that goes for a pretty penny. So I think, to be honest, guys, I was just more than happy to own those films on DVD, in all honesty. And I just don't know how much rewatchability that's gonna maintain in order to warrant that boutique edition. So I was more than happy to get these on DVD, but I found 2 and 3 in like a charity shop. So Infernal Affairs 2, not seen this. I've only seen the first Infernal Affairs film that inspired The Departed, but yeah, again, I think I got this for about 20 pence in a charity shop. That is Infernal Affairs 2. And then following that up with Infernal Affairs number 3, I've heard these are absolutely boss films, like on the level, of course, like The Raid and that. And I did really enjoy the first film, but I haven't seen it for about 6 years, guys. So I'm long overdue a rewatch of that. But yeah, again, they just seem like really boss crime action movies, these ones, in Cantonese. So yeah, that is Infernal Affairs number 3 there. So, right, so I got this 50 pence in the St. Oswald's in Whitley Bay as well. Now, I originally did have this on 4K, guys. To be honest, I'm probably now just going to be happy to have this on DVD. I did pick it up again, but on DVD, because when I originally watched it, I didn't love this film, guys. I kind of found it a little bit overrated, but I did think it was good, but just not on the level of a lot of other world cinema, foreign language films out there that I love. I don't think it's on that level, in my opinion, but I definitely do want to give this one a watch, and I'm probably gonna most likely just be happy to have this on DVD, as it's a French new wave classic, and that is Breathless from 1960 from Jean-Luc Godard, who I've heard quite mixed things about as a director, but I think this is the only Jean-Luc Godard film I've seen, to my knowledge. But yeah, that's the film Breathless, which I thought was pretty good, but I found it a bit boring at times, guys. It was one of those, I think it just got massively overhyped for me. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, blue is the warmest colour. Amelie, yeah, just give me one of those films over kind of this any day, really. But it was still good, but just, yeah, I do want to give this a second viewing, but yeah, I probably most likely just going to be happy to own that one on DVD, in all honesty. Diane Lane in Under the Tuscan Sun. Yeah, I think this does look like a bit of a summery film, actually, so I might even watch this one during summer. But yeah, it does look like a pretty light-hearted rom-com, this one, set in Italy. So Sandra Oh is in this one as well. Lindsay Duncan, pretty underrated actress, actually. So yeah, and I think about this lady who's just bought a villa in that. So yeah, that is Under the Tuscan Sun. And yeah, I got this one in Newcastle, I think in British Heart Foundation in Newcastle for this one. Got it because I want to check out more Cary Grant films, and that is the awful truth. Yeah, Leo Cary, who directs this one, Ralph Bellamy, Alexander Darcy's in there, Irene Dunn. I think it's got, yeah, nominated for 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. That is the awful truth. And again, I know this has had an Arrow Blu-ray release, but I was just more than happy to try this out on DVD first. I think the same director of the original Ringu, which I loved. Fantastic. One of my favourite first-time watches of last year, and that is Dark Water. So, yeah, I might even save this for the autumnal season. Mother and daughter that move to this apartment, and yeah, they find this damp on the walls, and they find the real sinister truth about why this damp and this water drops they're starting to take its toll. But yeah, really intrigued by this one. I've known about this film for years because it got an American remake, but this is the original version, this one. So that is the film Dark Water, the original Japanese version. Again, this one, I think I was umming and ahhing about this one on getting this one on Blu-ray, but I saw it for £1 on DVD. I think this is like £7.99 on Blu-ray, so I thought I would save myself the £7 extra and just try it out on DVD for £1 first, and that is the film Go, with William Fichtner, Katie Holmes, Scott Wolf, directed by Doug Liman. I think this is set around Christmas, actually. I've just read about the premise. So, yeah, I might even watch this later on in winter, actually, because it does seem like it's set around the Christmas season. So, yeah, that is the film Go. Like a 2000s or I think 90s, a crime comedy there. I have seen this. I went to see this at the Film House in Edinburgh a few years ago, and I really enjoyed it. From the same director of the Belleville Rendezvous, which I have got on DVD and I'm yet to check out of it. That's a brilliant animated French film, that. And I got The Illusionist, yeah, really good. Jack Tati in there, Jack Tati, director I want to check out more of, and yeah, I do remember this being a beautiful animated film. I think, yeah, this did have a Blu-ray release, but again, I was probably just happy with the DVD for 50p, that one, The Illusionist. And this literally came out last year, and I saw it for £1 on DVD. Again, it had a Blu-ray release. I think it was going for like a tenner, so I thought, yeah, I'd save myself the extra £9, try it on DVD for £1 first. And I think this one got quite mixed reports. I think not everyone got on well with this film, but Richard Linklater, I've been so far really impressed with what I've seen from Richard Linklater as a director, and I think it's still got some fairly good reports on this film, and being a Richard Linklater film, I was happy to give this one a watch. And Margaret Qualley was in this one, Bobby Cannavale, Ethan Hawke, Andrew Scott. Love Andrew Scott as an actor as well, and that is Blue Moon. So yeah, I think this is, yeah, set in the 1940s, and that this opening night of the hit musical of Oklahoma. So yeah, I as I say, guys, with it being Richard Linklater, I'm more than happy to watch this. And as I say, guys, if I don't end up getting on with this film, I only spent £1 on the DVD, whereas the Blu-ray would have been $9.99, and this is like 90-minute long. So yeah, I'm gonna stay quite optimistic with this one, because as I say, I have loved what I've seen from Richard Linklater as a director there. Got this from Bernardo's in Whitley Bay as well, and I got it mainly for the cast, really. Kevin Bacon, Julie Delpy, Brendan Fraser, Andy Garcia, Emily Hurst, Forrest Whitaker, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Let's Go, the film, the Air I Breathe, directed by Jayo Lee. And yeah, I think this came out, 2007, this one, about like a robbery involved, being compared to like happiness, pleasure, sorrow and love. So yeah, and I think there's like 5 key characters this film just follows surrounding this robbery. So got it mainly for the cast, but yeah, again, it's on the cards that this could be a really good watch, this one. So that is the film, The Air I Breathe. Kelso, me and my dad, we had a trip out to Kelso, I think just at the start of July now, and yeah, there was, I think, about 2 or 3 charity shops we visited, and yeah, I was really happy with the DVDs I came away with that day, that I bought, and yeah, because I want to get more into Burt Lancaster films, I came across this film, The Scalp Hunters, with Burt Lancaster, like one of the Burt Lancaster westerns I still need to get onto, and yeah, Shelley Winters is in this one, Telly Savalas, Ozzie Davis. Came out 1968, so the same year as The Swimmer. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to checking out more Burt Lancaster filmography. Sidney Pollack directs this, and Sidney Pollack is a director I want to check out more of Sidney Pollack's work. Elmer Bernstein does the music, so yeah, it's on the cards. It could be a very good watch, this one. And again, I've really got more into westerns in the last couple of years now, so that is The Scalp Hunters. I think I got this for 50 pence in a charity shop as well, and I think this had a Blu-ray release, but wanted to try it out on DVD first with Pete Davidson, and yeah, like Judd Apatow that directs this one, like a coming-of-age comedy drama, and that's The King of Staten Island. Yeah, I think this one might be a good one to watch around the summer as well. Steve Buscemi even makes an appearance in this one, so yeah, I really have enjoyed what I've seen from Judd Apatow so far. So that is The King of Staten Island. I think there was a Blu-ray box set of the Lucas Moodysson filmography. There was a box set, but yeah, wanted to get a feel of like kind of one of his films first, like through on like DVD. I got this from British Heart Foundation in Kelso when I was there for the day, and that is the film Together from Lucas Moodysson, who's meant to be kind of a bit of a cult director there, a bit of a cult name, but yeah, set in Sweden in the 1970s, and does look like a bit about of a dysfunctional family plot there. But yeah, not seen anything from Lucas Moodysson, but I thought this would be a good starting place. And yeah, like the film Together there, not to get mixed up with the film Together from last year. Still never got around to that, actually. Brand new and sealed. I don't think I've heard the best things about this one, guys, but as I say, I think it's got a Blu-ray release, but brand new and sealed. It's brand new and sealed, and for £1, mate. Wow. And yeah, Jodie Whittaker, Brett Goldstein, Alice Lowe in the film Adult Life Skills for a brand new DVD for £1. And if I don't end up liking the film, guys, I only spent 100 pennies on this one. Independent filmmaker played by Jodie Whittaker in this film as well, and I think she does like some gardening work as well, and got a bit of a dysfunctional family plot in there as well, this film. So yeah, looking forward to watching that film at some point. Adult Life Skills. As you could probably tell, I have literally been to the barber shop, got a trim, but yeah, I got this for 50 pence from Cancer Research in Kelso. And yeah, this is Ice Cube, Cedric the Entertainer, Eve, Sean Patrick Thomas, Anthony Anderson, Tim Story directs this one. Keith Davids is in this one as well. And yeah, this I think came out 2002, and it's like meant to be like a razor sharp comedy set in Chicago about this barbershop, and it's Ice Cube, guys. Any kind of film, these sort of films with Ice Cube in, I'm willing to check out. So that is the film and Barbershop. Should have Ice Cube's in my Pepsi Max as well. Independent thriller drama, this one, Inheritance, with Simon Pegg and Lily Collins. Got this again, brand new and sealed. It does look like there's a court case involved, and there's death of a family member, and there's someone that's learning that kind of the hidden truth of their loved one all along. So yeah, it does like a bit of a intense thriller drama, and looks like a very different role for Simon Pegg in this one. And Lily Collins is in this film, so Inheritance. I think this one did get a Blu-ray release, but again, I thought I'd try it out for 50 pence on DVD first, to see how I get on with it. But yeah, Audrey Tattoo. Want to get more into more Audrey Tattoo films, please. If you've got any Audrey Tattoo recommendations, feel free to put them in the comments down below. But that is the film Dirty Pretty Things, directed by Stephen Frears. Benedict Wong is in this film as well, from the same director of The Grifters and Dangerous Liaisons. A bit of a like a cunning thriller set in this like criminal underworld, set in London, and yeah, got a bit of a like slice of romance in there. So yeah, Dirty Pretty Things. So yeah, as I say, mainly when I saw Audrey Tattoo's name, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm having some of that. So yeah, do want to definitely get onto this one at some point. And Stephen Knight even has some involvement in this film, obviously most well known for Peaky Blinders there. So that's the film Dirty Pretty Things. This was the other one I got when I was in Kelso earlier in the month. And yeah, these like Disney like live action films have been like doing the rounds recently. And I thought, I've never seen many of these, you know, like Disney live action films, but like obviously from like, you know, the 50s or 60s and that. Adaptations for like Robinson Crusoe, but yeah, this is the Swiss Family Robinson, and yeah, John Mills is in this one, Janet Munro, James MacArthur, Dorothy Maguire, directed by Ken Anakin. And yeah, not seen too many of these like swashbuckling sort of films, like Disney films like the 60s and 70s. I did rewatch Curse of the Black Pearl, Pirates of the Caribbean recently after all them years, which I'll talk more about my revisit of that one in part one of my July 2026 watches. But yeah, that is Swiss Family Robinson. Sue Ryder Care in Berwick at the start of the month, and yeah, again got this because I think it won 3 Oscars, like Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Screenplay, and that is On Golden Pond. Katharine Hepburn, what do you know? Doing a double header tonight of 2 of Katharine Hepburn's classics with The African Queen and Bringing Up Baby, and that is the film On Golden Pond with Henry and Jane Fonda. If I do get time, I might put this aside for the summer watch list as well. Family Intentions Explode for a Loving Couple, Ethel and Norman, at their New England summer cabin on Golden Pond. Their daughter Chelsea has come to visit with her new lover Bill and his son Billy. Looks like a good family drama, this one, that went up for Oscar buzz. So that is the film On Golden Pond. So yeah, I got these when I was in Whitley Bay. I think it was at the tail end of May now. I think it was one day off work. I went to Whitley Bay. I had to catch up with a friend and stuff. And yeah, I got these from a few charity shops. Yeah, Larry Clark's film Bully. I got this recommended by Jordan at Movie Worm, and yeah, like I've got the film titled Kids. I still need to check that film out from Larry Clark, but this is his other film called Bully, and yeah, based on a real life true story, like this, based on a real life crime that happened. But yeah, very dark. Watch this one, but meant to be a really good film all the same, and super like well acted. But yeah, that's the film Bully, which I got yeah, like I think it was the YMCA charity shop in Whitley Bay there. So that's the film Bully. Got this, I think I got this from the Far Place charity shop in Whitley Bay, and this has actually got pretty decent feedback as well, actually. Yeah, this is directed by Mark Levin, and this is very young Josh Hutcherson in this film as well. Bradley Whitford, Cynthia Nixon, So yeah, it could be like a nice light-hearted sort of indie drama, family drama. That's the film Little Manhattan. Yeah, I am a sucker for films with an NYC setting as well, so I might most likely get something out of this film as well. That's the film Little Manhattan. Looks like a sparkling, glamorous, like rom-com. This a bartender mistaken for a millionaire, played by Irene, who's played by Audrey Hepburn, and then when she discovers his true identity, this guy Gene, a love-struck Gene has no intention of letting someone this gorgeous get away. So yeah, and I mean, who can blame him, right, guys? I mean, Audrey's tattoo, whoa, looks absolutely stunning there. So yeah, that's the film, priceless. Not seen too many Errol Flynn films, but yeah, this looks like a really good western. This one, directed by Michael Currit, and I got this in one of the charity shops in Whitley Bay, and yeah, I think Errol Flynn's been in like quite a few these westerns. This prison escape in this film, this jail escape, and there's so then like Errol Flynn goes after this mobsters, these crimes, and yeah, it looks like a nice kind of a slice of romance in this one as well. But this came out in 1939, so yeah, 1939, which obviously revered as a spellbinding year for film. Yeah, I've still got obviously there's a few kind of pigeonhole a bit of a blind spot there that I need to kind of rectify with kind of the year 1939, which I need to check out more films from that year. So that is the film Dodge City. A bit like the film Breathless, I wasn't absolutely enamored by this film on first viewing, but I thought it was still enjoyed it, very solid. But I thought saw it for a pound. I don't know if it's gonna warrants that rewatchability to the point I need to own it on 4K. But yeah, I was quite happy to have this one on DVD when I bought it, and that's the film Don't Look Now. Yeah, I was really happy to get this on DVD, and yeah, directed by Nicholas Roeg, Julie Christie, Donald Sutherland, a very kind of psychological thriller, this one, horror film set in Italy and Venice, and yeah, that ending I remember being pretty striking, pretty chilling, and I'm hoping my second viewing I will appreciate this more. I do need to check out more films from Nicholas Roeg, because Nicholas Roeg also directed that film, what's it called on second sight? Walkabout. So yeah, that's the film Don't Look Now. David Tennant, my man David, is in this film, and this looks like a really good British mini-series, this one. British courtroom drama, this one with David Tennant in there. So that is The Escape Artist. I think I got this, yeah, I think it was the British Red Cross in Whitley Bay there. That's The Escape Artist. A film set during wartime, and about two childhood best friends. That is the film The Edge of Love with Keira Knightley, Cillian Murphy, Matthew Rhys, Sienna Miller. So yeah, looks like a really good one. This one set, yeah, I think they meet again in London during the wartime, when I think they originally met on holiday in Wales. But these two childhood friends, and they each get married, they meet loved ones, meet each their loved ones. So that is The Edge of Love. Now I got these because I want to get more into these 20th Century Fox's studio classics, but this is the film Laura with Adina Andrews, Jean Tierney, and Vincent Price is in this one as well. Clifton Webb, directed by Otto Preminger. So yeah, this got nominated for 5 Academy Awards, and it's meant to be like kind of a stylistic, like sort of mysterious thriller with a twist in the air, like a wedding that goes on, there's a murder that takes place. But yeah, this came out 1944, and I just really want to get into more of these like vintage classics. This is adapted from the novel by Vera Sparry. So yeah, that is the film Laura there. Getting this had a Blu-ray release, but yeah, I think I went into the YMCA, and I think they just brought in some like new DVD additions to the shop, and they were selling it in the shop. And I think there was a box of DVDs that just came into the shop one day. I was like, okay, well, I'll go in and have a look and see what's been there. And I tell you what, guys, they got some really good DVDs that came into that box one day, so that owner must have really fantastic film taste. I got a DVD copy of Buena Vista Social Club, and Raikuda makes an appearance in this one. Yeah, just want to get more into the bin vendor films that I haven't seen. Yeah, you got obviously, I think Raikuda's the main star in this film as well, and yeah, it does look like a good, like, a really feel good, like kind of music based drama, this one as well. So yeah, I really was happy to get it. I think I got it for, I think it was about 50 pennies, so I was absolutely ecstatic with that one. And I also got Francis Trevau, who I have loved what I've seen from Francis Trevau. I want to get more and more into like French New Wave and that. And this is directed by Francis Trevau and from the same novel by Ray Bradbury. And that is Fahrenheit 451. And yeah, as I say, not in the best condition, a bit like kind of sort of like, yeah, a little bit faded on the spine, but yeah, again, this was in pretty decent nick, this one, and this came out like 1966, and it does look like about a kind of dystopian sort of future without books in this one. And yeah, also you got Julie Christie that's in this one as well, so yeah, definitely looking forward to giving this one a watch. And this is Trevau's first English language production as well, about a fireman and a school teacher in this film as well. So yeah, that is Fahrenheit 451 there. Couple more like foreign language films. I got this film called The Witnesses, directed by Andre Techney, and yeah, this does look a really good like drama. This one, I think, set in the summer of 1980s France, in Paris. So again, I really want to get more into films that's set in Paris and you know, like France as well. Definitely something I want to get more and more into. 2007, this one. I mean, I'm having some of that, I reckon. Holiday in France, and there's a bit of an affair involved, but it's like a friendship and romantic drama. That is the film The Witnesses, and I think, yeah, there's a bit of an affair plot there. And yeah, I think the beat that Heart skipped, I've heard really good things about that. Hidden is excellent. So yeah, good advertisements of other films there. This video, well, it does feel like a film, but this video is getting a bit lengthy. But yeah, I have only seen one of Roy Andersson's films. I think is it the what's it called? The oh man, I'm trying to remember the title of like that, because I've seen one of his films. Is it A Bird or a Pigeon Sat on a Window? So I've seen that one, but I haven't seen any other Roy Andersson's films. But that is the film You the Living. Songs from the Second Floor. I've heard really good things about this one, and yeah, this does like a really good kind of surreal, adventurous sort of comedy film, this one as well. And yeah, like a Swedish film from 2007, 92 minutes. So yeah, as I say, I've only seen one of this director's works, but I'd like to get more into this director. That's Roy Andersson. And yeah, we'll just end it on a few more. I think we'll probably actually yeah, we'll end it on this bundle from when I was in Gateshead, Newcastle, the other week. Getting on a couple of weeks ago now. And I got a brand new copy of the film Don't Be a Menace for £1. I think it's quite a out of print DVD now, I think. So yeah, out of print Blu-ray now, sorry. So yeah, was happy to get this brand new copy for £1. And yeah, this has got the Wayans brothers in there. Probably the film that's much needed after the disappointment of Scary Movie 6, unfortunately. The less said about that, the better. So this will hopefully make up, meant to be such a feel-good, like, crime comedy film, that one. So that is the film Don't Be a Menace. Urban Legend, a cult horror gen film, came out in 1998. This one has got young Jared Leto in, and yeah, like obviously Robert Englund makes an appearance in this film as well. So the film Four Rooms, what Quentin Tarantino works on, I need to still check that out because that's got Alicia Witt in this film as well. And yeah, it does look like meant to be, I think the first Urban Legend's meant to be a really cool like horror cult gem there. So that is Urban Legends. I got this for £1.15 CX in Gateshead, this one. Again, just when I read about it, it's a fab 1970s soundtrack. And meant to be like, it looks like a really interesting, like, family drama, this one as well. And yes, set around the 1970s, like, music scene as well. And it focused on, like, each of these, like, family members about... yeah, middle-class family in the 1970s. And yeah, again, uses the music of the time with the Rolling Stones, David Bowie and Pink Floyd as well. And I think it's got a bit of a time jump. I think it then goes into the 1980s, but that, and clocking at 2 hours, that is the film Crazy. Brand new DVD for... yeah, literally £1 in cash converters. I got the of the film Deck Dogs. Yeah, I haven't seen too many skateboarding films, but there's Tony Hawk is in this one, Richard Wilson, Sean Kennedy, and this does like a good like coming of age sort of skateboarding drama, this one, and clocking in like an hour and 20. So yeah, that could be a good watch as well. And I do need to still watch Lords of Dogtown as well from Catherine Hardwicke. So that is the film Dex Dogs. Another Mike Leigh film. And again, Mike Leigh, really solid director. I really have liked vast majority of the Mike Leigh films that I've seen. And this, I think, got as far as a DVD release for 30p. Vera Drake with Phil Davis, Peter Wright. Sally Hawkins is in this one. Eddie Marson. So yeah, got a really good cast, this one, and set in 1950s like London as well. So yeah, I've heard about this film for absolute years, guys, and been aware of that poster, but just I haven't got onto this one yet. But that's Vera Drake. And yeah, got this one. This is the other one I got in CX in Gateshead as well. I think this one did get a Blu-ray release recently, but I did want to try it out for £4 first on DVD just to see how I get on with it. But it's Kelly Reichardt film, this one, and yeah, it came out, was it 2008? This, yeah, directed by Kelly Reichardt, who's an interesting director. But yeah, this is like set in Alaska and about a lady and a dog, and I think and they do some like summer work. I think Michelle Williams got a nomination, Oscar nominations for I'm Not There from Todd Haynes. One of a couple of Bob Dylan biopics, that one. So yeah, looks like a good indie drama, that one. That's Wendy and Lucy. And I got, again, a film I've been aware about for many a year now. That is The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out of the Window and Disappeared. Wow, try saying that after 37 pints. And yeah, got this for £1 in a charity shop based off the novel by Jonathan. And yeah, it does look like a pretty fun, exhilarating, eccentric sort of comedy drama, this one, about Alan Carlson, this one, and yeah, this like on his 100th birthday. So that is the 100-year-old man who climbed out of the window and escapes there. And the last one for this video, and I again got this from the CX and Gateshead. Again, I've heard very solid things about this film, and Robin Williams in one of his serious dramatic roles, but you got Toni Collette, Bobby Cannavale, and Sandra Oh, and that is The Night Listener. Yeah, I've heard really good, solid things about this film. I think you've got Rory Culkin, who's in this one as well, so really good cast, and like a psychological thriller, this one. So yeah, definitely intrigued by this one. And wow, it only clocks in at 77 minutes. So yeah, just under the 80-minute mark. That is The Night Listener. So guys, that has been part 11 of my mega DVD haul video. So yeah, as I say, I've got a lot more DVDs to show in future videos, but I think this is getting on an hour now. So I thought I would, yeah, I think I had a few more DVDs here, but I'll put those aside to the next mega DVD haul video. Again, a lot of these DVDs I bought from charity shops months ago, and yeah, when you see DVDs and films of your interest and it's in a bundle for £1 or cheap as chips and for pennies, you just can't say no. So yeah, and it's just expanded the ever-growing watch list, which is a good thing, I guess, because it means you're never ever going to have to worry about running out of films or titles to watch. So yeah, there's always that, I guess. So yeah, so guys, the next video will be the next latest episode of the Young Watch Shell series. So yeah, can't wait for that already. I think I should be, hopefully that will be coming to the channel on Tuesday, and then I am going back to my parents again for a few days. So yeah, looking forward to spending some family time with my mum and dad. I'm going back to my parents after I finish work on Wednesday. I'm working tomorrow and Wednesday, and then I'm off work for a few days, and then I'm going to go back to see my mum and dad for a few days in Berwick, which will be always a great time, especially as well in this glorious weather. So anyways, guys, hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend and enjoying the World Cup. Let's hope it is coming home indeed on Wednesday. And like I say, I am off to see that Catherine Hepburn double bill with the African Queen and Bringing Up Baby later today at the Star and Shadow Cinema. And I'm also going to see that Godzilla film at Tyneside Cinema tomorrow after work, so that should be good. So hope everyone is doing wonderfully well, and I'll be back for the next episode of the Young Watch Shelf series there. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye, take care guys, thank you so much, love you all.